From Route 66 to Lake Tahoe shore, each state a story we adore. We adore. Las Vegas nights and Florida days, Alabama's warmth and Reno's haze. In our rolling home, we stake our claim across the map, different but the same. Wild-Cross adventure.
What's up, guys? We made it to our camp, and it's morning time. It's about 8 o'clock this morning. Woke up with no power. We're at the state park, and woke up this morning with no power. And I come outside, and it is blinking snowing. Yeah, you can't even see none of the mountains. Mountains are totally covered, but it just downed a whole bunch of snow. Yeah, it's coming in. You see it right there? But yeah, we have no electric. No electric. Coming through. I'm gonna stand under this real quick, but that's all that right there is snow coming down, and here it comes. I believe it's gonna be rain, but I walked outside and it was snowing, but now it has stopped. But you can see it coming right through there. Yeah, that's snow coming through there, through the mountains. You can see the white tips of all the white on the mountain itself. It's covering the mountain. See how it's white? People are coming out of their trailers. Yep, see? Everybody's coming out of their trailers because the power is out. So it is rain and sleet. So it's rain and snow mixed right here. Yep. That's what it is. It is blinking cold outside. Covered the whole blinking area. Yeah, it's cold rain. Alright, guys, we're still with no power here at the state park. We do have our battery source, so I want to keep everything off. And us boondocking last night, we used all our gas for the generator, but that is a lesson learned. Most state parks, it seems to me, that they don't have a good backup plan when it comes to the electric. When the electric goes out, the power grid goes down. So when that happens, we would need our generator to run, because right now we have no heat whatsoever. I mean, we could use a propane heater or a propane oven or our propane heater, but our propane heater has broken since we left Florida so long ago, and it's going to cost a lot of money to fix. So we've just been using our small area heater, and that has been heating up the camper when we have electric. But right now we don't have electric, but this is a learning curve. So every time we should have gas in our generator at all times. So if anything happens, something like this, we can have our generator to run the electric through a storm. So I'm going to be heading out of here soon. Nick is passed out, keeping all bundled up. I'm going to go head to the gas station and get gas in the generator so we can have at least a backup if this happens again. It is counting for snow for today, 60%. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 90% of snow. Luckily we have, you know, running water, and we thought we would have electric during the storm, but it doesn't look like we're gonna have electric. So tomorrow we're gonna have a big storm, so I need to go get gas. At least we can run the generator for a couple hours, heat up the joint and things like that. But also I want to show you guys our new setup. So check this out. I'm going to turn it on real quick. This is our new setup here. So I can put a gaming chair right there. I can sit right here and run our lives. I got a webcam coming, and I'm thinking about getting another monitor right here so I can do my lives and stuff. That is one of our doors that I took down that covers our bedrooms. We don't need those anymore, so we're going to put curtains down and take away our weight in the front. So I'm going to keep one of the doors for the computer desk. So yeah, that's the new setup we got. We're going to do live gaming, live TikTok, live twerk or whatever they call it. So stay tuned on that. But I'm still working with that. I'm trying to get and learn how to go live with that and be able to work my little bubble in the bottom of the corner of the screen and go live while I play video games, or, you know, go live and talk about what's happening in the world. So working on that. Stay tuned. It's coming. So there's going to be a lot of more stuff happening. So yeah, it's crazy. So it's supposed to snow, and I need to go get gas. But God bless y'all. Hopefully you guys like this video. God bless y'all. Keep on watching, because there's so much more to come, baby. So I'm driving to the gas station. I'm going to head up to the gas station and get some gas for the generator, so we have at least a backup, because we still have no power, and that snow is moving in right in front of us. You can see the clouds. Actually, that's the snow falling. So got about a 15-minute ride, so hopefully we can make it through. It hasn't snowed too bad. That the two-wheel drive, and it hasn't froze. It is only 39 degrees outside, so it's not froze yet. So there should be no ice on the road, and we should be fine. It hasn't snowed that long yet. Or wait, yep, it's starting to sprinkle now. Yep, we're running right into it. Yeah, that top of those mountains are starting to get covered. Alright, I'll keep you guys posted. So we're coming into Carson City now. Came through the mountains. The roads look good. It's just raining right now. We're gonna come right through here. We're gonna take North Carson Street and hit up the first gas station. Yeah, everything's, oh, it's all around us, but it looks like it's 10 times worse behind us. So we hit the gas station, put $15 in. Here it's here it's $3.67. So that being said, $15 gave me 4 gallons, and 4 gallons gave me enough, you know, to put in the generator to have enough gas to hold us over for emergencies, to keep us warm, because power is still not up at the camp. And it sucks because you're paying $30 a night, and you're supposed to be paying $30 a night because you got power and water, and the only thing we have is water. And that might freeze because if it gets too cold, right now it's 37, so it's dropping. So that means temperature's dropping. Water might freeze, might not have no water. So what I should do is when I get back to the camp, fill up our jugs full of water, so we'll have water if that happens. At least now we have gas, so worst case scenario, we'll be okay. Because what we'll do is we'll do out an hour, let the heater on, let it heat up. But yeah, look how it's coming in, coming right over, and that's what we're driving through. It's coming right through the mountains. Right now it's raining. Temperature 37, so it's dropping slowly but surely. Yeah, that's what I mean. What I tell you, we had a beautiful night when we were boondocking, no storm, no nothing, and then we come back to an RV park or a state park, and now there's another storm. I mean, luckily we're not boondocking when there's a bad storm, and we're at a state park or at a location where we should have a power, but I'm a little upset that this state park does not have power when there is a storm. I mean, yesterday, or what day was it? The last time we had the storm, 2-3 days ago, the power went out one time, and that was it. This time the power went out the whole time, and still out. So, not cool. Alright, Reno's 26 miles, but we're not going to Reno, we're staying in Carson. That back there was Carson City. We're going to be at Washoe State Park. And there's all the rain and the snow coming through the mountains. Right through there. I love the snow, I love the weather, I love the cold. You know, it's one thing, you know, in Florida that I hated. It got very, very cold, but there was nothing to show for it. Here, at least, when it's cold, you got something to show for it. You got snow. So, it's good. Or ice, or whatever the case may be. But, yeah, so tomorrow, 60% chance, or no, 90%, 60 today, 90% of snow tomorrow, and Tuesday will be 60%, and then Wednesday nothing, and then Thursday when we leave it said 30% of snow. So wish us luck. Keep you guys up to date on everything, keep you guys going. But I guess always, if you got a generator with you at all times, make sure you have gas in it at all times. Make sure you have water at all times, because really, staying at a park, staying in an RV park, staying at a state park, you can still lose power and your water can freeze. So gotta be prepared. That's what it all comes down to. It's a nice windy road right here. Luckily it's not ice yet, because that would suck. There's the lake right there. Lake is covered. You can see some of it. But hey. See you guys when we get there. Got the generator going. Had to hook her up. Still no power here, so we're gonna run the generator until we get some power, so we can have some Wi-Fi, the heater on, and all that. All right, this is the afternoon. We had a little snowstorm today, but it looks like wind and rain is in the forecast for the next 10 hours. Tomorrow, like I said, is 60% of snow. It's most probably going to be snow flurries, but the wind is a howling. And I'll tell you, the wind here is vicious. Nick, what do they call it? What the natives say the wind was?
Whippoorwind.
Whippoorwind. That's what they call the natives. Here, they call it the whippoorwind. And just found out, right over that mountain, right there on the other side of the mountain, is Lake Tahoe. Lake Tahoe is right across those mountains right there. And the native said that the reason why the winds are so crazy is the wind is coming off from the lake, going over the Sierra Mountains, and we're in the valley, so it's just finding its tunnel and going right on through, and we're getting whipper wind. What is it called again? Vipper?
Whipper.
Whipper wind.
It's sure whipping.
Sure enough, whipping. But yep, still in the process of trying to get a computer chair. Just found one on Facebook Marketplace for $10. Gotta go pick that up tomorrow. And then I'm gonna be studying, trying to go live and do all the podcast things and all that. Try to figure out all that, how to set up, the PC and the gaming and all that to be able to go live and bring you guys good videos and stuff like that. Tomorrow's Monday, good old start of a new week. We are praying and hoping we land a couple of things. We gave it all to God. God's gonna land it for us, hopefully. Fingers crossed. We pray every night. So again, guys, we still need your prayers so we can move on. We love this area. We would love to stay here. Actually, I'll just tell you, I got an opportunity to work for Amazon as an Amazon driver. Beautiful Amazon warehouse, big old setup. So I'm waiting. I already had the interview, so I'm waiting on that to clear up. But we'll see how that turns out. Fingers crossed on that. And then Nick, she's going back to her roots and being a general manager at a retail. So if those land, we'll be calling Reno and the Sparks our home for a while. If that doesn't land, we will be
on the road again.
On the road again, because we have two opportunities as park managers and two different locations. So we are waiting on, we've already had our interviews. We're waiting on our phone call back from the owners to let us know when we are set on our way or whatnot. We would have already had things lined up. We would have already had everything set up. We've already gone through about 25 to 30 job interviews.
And been hired multiple times?
And would have been hired multiple times. But like I said, RVers and RV parks are mostly all about paying for one person. So basically saying, we'll pay you $40,000 for both of you.
You meant 60,000.
And I mean, we got it all the way up to $60,000 for both of you. So that's $30,000 each. You can't live on a $30,000 wages. If you are retired, so they can afford something like that. But us, we're not retired, and we need an income. Sold all of our expenses, then we can do that. But that being said, that is why we have not landed anything. I think our highest offer was what, 60,000, and that was for both of us, and that's 30,000 each. You know, that for a managing position of a 250 park site, and for us, and that's a salary position. And then that tells you that we would be working overtime, over 40 hours. So we're not getting what we should be earning. We did not take that. And we feel that our worth and our experience is well worth the pay. So, you know, God has the answer, and we're waiting on Him to give us the right fit, the right position. So again, please and thank you, and hope for the best. And we're gonna run through this storm, guys. We're gonna run through this storm for the best that we make it through this storm. Here we go. Every blink of time, we gotta make it through this storm. Holy cow, man. Wow, I just got wind shook on that. Almost dropped the phone. But anyhow, whoa, was that just something falling from the sky that I just saw? Is it snowing right now? Oh, they are bundling up out there. That's the camp host. And that's what you get for free camp hosting. And that's what you get out at state parks. They don't pay their camp host. They, get retirees, people that's already or need a place to stay for free, and then they work elsewhere, and because you only work 3 days out of the week. But yeah, and when some employees, they want the free labor. They want to just pay you for a place to stay. Like, I mean, that's good if, say, I work for the place for free, and then Nick works off the grounds, retail or a business, making the bigger bucks. So it helps that kind of way. But they want us both working. They want two people working for the price of one rent. So we're definitely having a problem with that. But you know what? God has it. We're giving it to Him. We're doing all the footwork. We're doing everything we possibly can to get our name out there and do what's best. And hopefully only time will tell. But we are running out of time, honestly. We have until the 4th of this month, and we are basically stranded. So, fingers crossed. And again, God bless all of you. And really hope for the best. And God bless all of you. And stay safe, stay smart, stay true to your family. Our love from our family to yours. God bless y'all. And see you on the next adventure. It could be a wild one like this. A wild storm. Or it can be an adventure of where we go, what we do, how we do it, and all that. So, it's snowing. snowing outside. See the white tips on the mountain. Snowing. Coming down, baby. Coming down. Yep, there it is. Look at all that snow. It's 35 degrees and it is cold. Let me shut this door real quick. But yep, it's a snowing. I told you it was gonna snow. Snow, snow, snow. Oh no. Oh no. It's snowing outside. Snowing outside and it's coming in here. Man. Look at that. So crazy. That dang wind is just a whipping. But look at the snow, guys. It is snowing this morning. Crazy. Crazy.